Hello, hello, hello! Alright. Unmuted. Everything is going. So, I'm a little bit late. Hello, Radiative. I wanted to start streaming like 2 hours ago. Well, almost 2 hours ago. But I wanted to record, like, just this little Minecraft thing. Short video. More of a call to action. I've partially scripted it, so it's cursed as hell. But who knows? We'll see if I do ever actually record the damn thing. But the reason I'm so late to go live is because I was not doing that, even though I wanted to. Also, between streams, I wanted to figure out how to get into here, but apparently the door just opens, which I somehow forgot. How are you doing, Radiative? Are you still streaming Risk of Rain 2? Boom. Free bullets. How's that going? Oh, nice communion. I'm thinking of streaming Pokemon Violet. Because I've got a Let's Play going, but it stopped before the, What is the last thing I was doing, actually? I can't remember the last thing I did in Pokemon Violet. But I did actually completely record all of the DLC on a different character. So it would be cool to use that DLC footage. Oh, could you not change targets while I'm trying to kill somebody? Ow. So it's on the to-do list to just stream Pokemon Violet. So then I can use all that footage. Ow. It's gonna mess up my numbering, but it is what it is. Too many dudes. Ow. Alright. And then there were two. They don't stand a chance as soon as I'm not ridiculously outnumbered. 30 lurkers. Hey, like, any number of lurkers is a good amount of lurkers. People don't give lurkers the credit they deserve, although Twitch is apparently on some kind of weird crusade against lurkers. A buddy of mine, who's a big streamer, was talking about how lurkers are just not counting on Twitch for some reason. I know that they recently went to war with bots, which, you know, that's probably a good thing. Don't want people paying money to look more popular than they are. Ack, my knee. But lurkers not counting as viewers? That's absurd. Even if they're just listening, like, they're there. Boom. I wish there was like a crouch button. If any game needed a teabag the enemy feature, it would be Bloodborne. I just want to teabag the enemies. Is that too much to ask? Apparently. Pretty sure the door up here is locked. Oh yeah, let me kill this dude real fast. Don't turn around. Ow. Well, one of those guys is super dead. Now both of them are super dead. Alright, let's climb this ladder, see what's up here. Other side. I do believe this way is the locked door. And then the other way leads to the Hunter's Dream. Oh, kin of the cosmos. I do think that there is a not moon presence, but an amygdala thing here. I just don't have enough insight to see it. Is insight truly supposed to be insanity, or perhaps it's the ability to grasp what is real? But now the more insight you have, you just start seeing weird aliens and hearing sounds of a disembodied baby's cry. It's got lore reasons. But I do wonder if there's a consensus on whether or not any of this is real. Whoa there. I wish the flame sprayer was that good when I use it. I mean, if I also had to be bound to a wheelchair, I don't think that would be a good trade-off. Right, so this door is probably locked. Yep, I know where the key is to that, but we won't be there for a while. Which means we're going down. It's going down, down on a merry-go-round. Something, something, sugar going down, swinging. I don't know the words. Hell, even at my measly 4 insight, I do be hearing some strange noises sometimes. Alright, you're probably wondering, how could I possibly go down? There are no stairs. That's correct. I jump down this way. Whip, bip, bip, boo. Careful, careful. Never punished. Although if I was a tiny bit less careful, I would have fallen off to my death. Yeah. That is strange, but I'm sure there is a reason for it. View note. And take a step forward. I will be doing that. I do have a lot of blood echoes I should probably try to use. But nobody ever accused me of being smart. Oh shit. I don't know how I survived that. That being said, I can't make it to where I'm trying to go from here. So I guess we're just going down. Somewhere around here I could get some sweaty clothes. Who doesn't want to wear some stranger's sweaty clothes? Alright. I survived. As long as I'm not an old Yarnum, we'll be good. If I am an old Yarnum, I'm going to piss off Jera. Sorry, buddy. Where are we? I don't think this is old Yarnum. Hey, where are we at? I'm sure that guy's well put together. Well, alright, you have fun. What do I find? The sweaty clothes. Crow. Sweaty clothes? Hell yeah. Boom. Granny is looking good. Blah 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 do do do. I've actually never played Risk of Rain 2. YouTuber that I used to watch, Dangerously Funny, I think used to play it. Or has played it once or twice. Oh damn. I want that hat. Oh, that's not a hat, that's just his face. My apologies. That sounded insensitive. Cursed beasts. Was that a bagman? Alright, let's be very careful. Oh. You weren't supposed to turn around. Can we not kill me? I've got a lot of blood echoes. If you ask nicely, they cannot legally murder you. Whoop. Alright, dog's dead. Nobody likes killing dogs, but the dog would kill me otherwise. Whoa there, that could have hurt. I win. Oh sweet, I do actually need those. I'm probably not going to switch my weapon to Ludwig's Holy Blade, but I'm probably going to buy it. And just show it off. Hello. Alright, so that's the elevator out of here. Let's fully explore the streets. Probably not going to come back this way. Beware of madman. Beware of kin of the cosmos, but fire is effective. But fire. Oh, it's one of the hooded ones, so this one can trap me with spells. As long as it's just the one, we can sneak up and stab it. Uh-oh. Hidden path awaits ahead. I don't think that's true. Alright. I don't come down here every time I play. There is a boss in this game called the Forgotten Madman. I always fight him when I'm super underleveled for it, but it's a damn hard fight. Halfway through, he summons help and everything. Hello, Ralze. Long time no see. Of course, I beat what we've got of Deltarune so far, so it makes sense. And I have fully explored these streets. I should probably put this on. If I light this place up a tiny bit, it might help with YouTube's horrible compression. Yeah, Radiative. You would or perhaps wouldn't be surprised how many gimmick channels there are out there. Might Ralze show up, Lancer. I think Rules Card showed up at one point. While I was trying to fight the Knight in Chapter 3, I had a channel named The Roaring Knight show up and start talking shit. That was funny. Same thing is true of Silk Song as well. I actually had somebody named Savage Beastfly show up and say that he was going to get revenge, and I'm like, oh, I haven't actually killed Savage Beastfly yet. And then the gimmick channel is like, what, really? I eventually did kill Savage Beastfly. Twice. That's very amusing. I think I bring it up every now and then, but the first time I got a gimmick channel, I was streaming Schedule 1, and Benji showed up to let me know that he was out of supplies. What's interesting is that Benji was not out of supplies. Damn. If I want to replace my Amygdalin arm, it's going to cost me 66,000 blood echoes. Ludwig's Holy Blade, I don't have the strength to use it. I don't have the strength to use this either. I could use the Beast Cutter, but I think I knew I could use the Beast Cutter. Alright. Let's go ahead and level up my strength a couple times instead. Because I would like to be able to use the Amygdalin arm. We're going to turn Granny into an Amygdalin arm build. Really, I just got these? Alright.
Welcome home. What is it?
I do not think that I would have been able to beat Savage Beastfly the second time without the help of the Cogflies.
Very well. Let me.
Alright. Dang it. I still don't have enough strength to use most of my stuff.
Farewell, good.
May you find your worth in the waking world. I can use the Tonitrus. This one is fun. because it's like a strength version of my main weapon. And then of course there's the weapon I primarily use, which is much faster. And it's a skill weapon. Does not do as much damage. I'm sure you'll get a gimmick channel eventually. Where am I going? I guess we're going to Bergenworth. Well, not Bergenworth. Quite yet. But I can either go back into the Chalice Dungeons, which only myself and like 3 other people actually like, or I can keep making progress. Ralze Mike doesn't exist. And 10 is gone. Nobody needs to be Mike anymore. That was an interesting fight. Trying to commentate, but also you need to use your microphone to control the battle. Yes. Radiative does not use a microphone, which is fair. Not everybody does. Now, 1 second. I am not personally a sound of my own voice, since everybody sounds better to themselves, like, in their head. But I don't think that my channel would grow as quickly as it has been if I was like a no-commentary Let's Player. A lot of my viewers admit to just kind of having me going in the background. They'll listen to me say absurd shit while doing, like, chores. Rest in pieces. Hell yeah, blood vials. Alright, kill the crow. And now turn my attention to this guy. Alright. Good, he's dead. And it didn't even drop anything, so I don't have to go down there. That is fair. I would like to get a better microphone. I'm still using the same Blue Yeti that I've been using for like the last 700 years. Yo, what's up, Alfred?
Oh, now, just tell
Nope, don't need to talk to him.
me the good.
Alright, bye, Alfred. I do still need to find somebody with a good internet connection and a gamepad to play Sultan Sanctuary with me. Fear the old blood. Of course, this guy's already dead. Already dead. But I got a madman's knowledge from that. Whoops. That would have been a hilarious place to die. Welcome to the Forbidden Woods. Neither of you seem to be in Twitch chat. But my Twitch notification for this was, we getting lost in the woods. A gamepad is just an Xbox controller, or any similar controller you can plug into your PC and use. The PlayStation 4 controller works as a gamepad. You can even use the weird rectangular thing in the center as a mouse, like a trackpad. But not every application recognizes it for some reason. Which is even stranger. It's like I can use this as a mouse, but you don't seem to recognize it as a controller. That being said, when you do that, you usually still get Xbox controls. So you have to know which button is where. Ow, who's throwing oil? You know, throwing oil is more effective if you have some kind of fire damage, right? Now I'm sweaty and oily. Probably keep the torch out. It helps with compression. I need to make a short. I've already got it saved, I just haven't turned it into a short yet. Whoa there. My being silly almost got me killed. Ow. My face. Thank you for the blood vials. Alright. Madman's knowledge. Adept blood gemstone. Everything is coming up, Millhouse. That is a weird expression for Millhouse to use, considering things tend not to come up Millhouse. Yeah, I'll use keyboard and mouse for games that I have to, but because I do not have a pinky finger on my left hand, holding shift or control or whatever is uncomfortable while I'm also using WASD to move. So if I can, I will usually use a gamepad. And just for comfort reasons. And accessibility. Yeah, I've only got 4 fingers on my left hand. Yoink. And that is if you count the thumb as a finger. If not, then I only have 3. I mean, the thumb's not a finger, but it is a phalange, so I'd say it counts. Yeah, I bring it up every now and then, but it's not the most important piece of trivia. Sometimes I'll just be minding my own business, and then I'll look down at my own hand, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't have a pinky on this hand. When did that happen? And the answer is, I was born with barely any pinky finger at all, and then they had to remove it in 1999 because it was causing issues for my ring finger, which I do have. But nah, my own left pinky was borderline parasitic. I had to remove that shit. So I wasn't just born stupid. I was born slightly deformed. And ugly, but that's like separate. It is an issue, but has nothing to do with the deformity. Now, one second, I'm moving my microphone a tiny bit. There we go. Oh. Come on. Ow, rude. This would be a hilarious place to die. Yoink. Oh shit. I don't know, I thought I could walk over there. Oh well, it's not like it's going to be hard to find my blood echoes, but that is an embarrassing death. Surgical long gloves. I do wonder why Bloodborne doesn't seem to do well at all on Twitch. Like, I could be streaming the most random shit, and I've always got at least one person in Twitch chat. The only person I've seen show up in Twitch lately, at least when I'm playing Bloodborne, is Radiative. Not Radiative. I have seen you, but Vicar, my own mod, is usually the only person who shows up to watch me on Twitch. For this game specifically, anyway. Which is odd. Why does Bloodborne not do well on Twitch? This is like the best From Software game. That being said, I can't prove that if I was streaming like Elden Ring or whatever, that somebody would show up. Ah, sucker. Yoink. This town's finished. Bloodborne is probably my favorite game, so it is unfortunate that it's cursed. That being said, it's going to be a while. Oh no. I accidentally triggered a trap. I don't know if I said oh no before or after I stepped on it, but oh no. Yoink. Oh yeah, I was gonna try again to get into the Hunter's Dream. That's fine. It's not going anywhere. Other than a hilarious outfit, there's really nothing for me there currently. Although that outfit by itself is probably worth trying to go get. Alright, sleep well, Radiative. And thanks for stopping by. Let's get some throwables. Nope, that pretty much just does it straight down, which is not helpful. Oh, poor dog is dead. Alright, let's go down there. I have to go meet my fans. Yoink, I think blood 6. Alright, who's throwing oil? How can he afford to throw so much oil? In this economy? Alright. Rest in pieces. Don't mind me. Oh no. They've wizened to the technique of using oil and fire instead of just oil for some reason. This dude does have an infinite amount of oil, it seems. Gotta be careful the US Army doesn't invade. I want the item on that corpse. That was a single oil urn. You know what? Or corpse probably could have kept it. Cursed beasts. Don't even have an item for me. I gotta get my arcane up. Get that sweet, sweet item discovery. View notes. Bird awaits ahead. I fucking love birds. And basalt. Scurrying beasts. Ow. Alright. Try to get out of harm's way. Beast blood pellet. And pebble. What's the deal with the tree in Dark Souls 2 that moans when you hit it? I think it also repairs your items, which is like just two weird things for a tree to be doing. Alright, he hasn't seen me yet. Oh, why is this red? This looks like a trap if ever I've seen one. So let's not go that way. Pocket! Hello! I'm alright, how are you? I was going to record something, so I went live pretty late. I did not end up recording the thing. I probably will record it though, because this video is going to be so funny and get no views. Banger run in Void Crew? What's that? And if you have explained Void Crew to me before and I just forget I asked. I totally remember what that is. Nah, I'm planning on making a super cursed, half-scripted video. Whoa there, I actually did forget about that one. So basically, Ars Nouveau and Furry Gals needs a compatibility mod. Do you think it would still hurt if I touched this? No, okay, I'm good. That being said, I do need to stop testing things that way. Ow, fucker. Yeah? See how funny you think this is. That dude shot me in the back. Not. So you know my Minecraft stream the other day? How were there all those anthros walking around? Well, they actually have outfits. However, the outfits do not reflect in the jar. How am I supposed to collect the anthros if I can't collect them in silly outfits? But also, Dandelion and Lily are both supposed to drop their respective meat and leather. But for some reason, they don't when interacted with the Drigmies. So I don't know if it's a weird thing to do with the coding of furry gals, which is most likely, considering other modded stuff does work with Ars Nouveau. But Ars Nouveau does need to fix the player model thing. I mean, like, that's not an Ars Nouveau issue. But if I can get a workaround to it, that would be sweet. Because one of the things you can do as a mage is you can trap yourself in a jar. But if I trap myself in a jar, it's the human player model rather than the model I actually use. And so if there is, like, an easy way that I could fix that myself, I just want to know what it is. And if there is not an easy way I can fix that myself, maybe I can get somebody else to help me out. For the sake of comedy. What's interesting is that Lily, the cow, still can be milked even if you trap her in a jar. Kind of like Mallow could. It's like, they kind of interact with the jars correctly. What's going on? Whoa there. Oh, that's not mine. Whoa there. I need to be careful. If I die, that would really hurt. Oh yes, Granny is wearing the sweaty Yarnamite clothes. Oh yeah, you did answer what Void Crew is in Space Game. Okay. I actually like FTL Faster Than Light, but I'm not very good at it. Another game I want to play is Star Sector, but I'm probably going to be bad at that as well. But I don't think you have to be good at a game to really enjoy it. Like, I love Bloodborne, but I'm bad at this game. Oh no, I probably look competent, but nope, I'm shit. Oh hey, I forgot you existed. Honestly, what we need are more games that let me play as in a volley. Like, if I could somehow play through Bloodborne as like a small space raptor, that would be hilarious. Babies in jars. Oh hey, Ars Nouveau also has jars. You could trap a child villager in a jar, I just haven't done it yet. Like, I've done some cruel stuff, but that just seems pretty far out there. Patches, are you in here? Yep, this is Patches.
The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt, unending, not even there often. But
I need to stop skipping dialogue.
you are kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the
Yep.
gift.
Hell yeah, thanks to the tonsil stone.
Not even death.
I'd rather somebody hand me a tonsil stone than a kidney stone, though. I mean, preferably neither. But if I had to choose, give me that tonsil stone any day of the week. Probably argue I don't have to choose, but yes, I do. Oh, also, this seems a bit cruel, killing dogs that can't hurt me, but they do get out of the cage. These ones weren't in a cage. But they do belong to the same person who lets the other ones out. kill this guy, and then I can explore the roofs a little bit better. Dang it, my first Twitch chat, and it's a bot trying to sell me shit. I'm not gonna buy viewers. A, because you can get in trouble for that, and B, because I don't have any money. Like I just said, I'm cursed. What a dick. What a Dickalodian. Right, somewhere in here is a beast drawer. Oh, hey. I didn't know there was one of you out here. Ow. Caught me slightly in his tractor beam. I gotta be careful. Ow. Because these guys can just kind of one-hit kill me. Whoa there. Alright. Sorry about that, I had to lock in. Yoink. Bagman. Santa baby, what's in the sack? Beast Roar, here we go. Does this actually cost anything to use? I can't use it because my blood tinge isn't high enough. Or is that arcane? I think that's arcane. Well, I plan on leveling my arcane anyway. Is that stat arcane? Do. Yeah, that's arcane. Which is wild. Where would the Beast Roar require 15 arcane? The arcane stuff and the beast stuff are like supposed to be opposite. But equal. Actually, Blood Tinge is pretty powerful by itself. I do think that a lot of Blood Tinge is farming for runes, which is kind of annoying. Or not runes. Blood gems. But not quite as annoying as arcane. Like, an arcane build is almost purely, like, random bullshit spam. Unless you're willing to go into the FRC Chalice dungeons. FRC meaning Fetid, Rotted, Cursed. And, like, don't get me wrong, I will be going in those. Oh, I got slow poisoning. But it's fine. A little bit of poisoning had never got me down. Except food poisoning. I don't know if you're familiar with a restaurant chain called Panda Express, but I've only ever eaten at Panda Express once. And it is the first time I've ever got food poisoning. I'm confident that not all Panda Expresses could give you food poisoning, otherwise they probably still wouldn't be around. But I've not gone out of my way to try again. Food poisoning is one of those things that once you get it, you kind of don't want to get it again, if it can be avoided. Yoink. Let's go and open this shortcut. Probably wondering what this is a shortcut to. Well, here's the very start of the game. We came from in there. And now we're going in through the back. There's an NPC in here that we're going to kill, but not yet. We gotta kill her, but later. Bum-ba-dum. A few times I've been around this track, so it ain't just gonna happen like that. Oh shit, that guy tried to grab me. This dude's got a lot of health. I know he's got no health. Also, ain't no hollaback girl. Because ain't no... Sometimes I wish I could sing. I like music. I just can't sing. I would like to play an instrument, though. Learn the violin. Or maybe the cantale. Look at these babies. Oh, shit. The babies are attacking me. Rest in peace, sweet prince. Could you imagine if these crows were actually capable of flight? Anyway, anything else on this roof? The roof is on fire. Nope, nothing else is on this roof. We don't need no water, we'll just let it burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Bet you didn't think I was gonna say motherfucker. If you didn't, you've not been paying attention. So anyway, I need this. See this character here? I'm not gonna kill it, but this is Yosefka. Like the real Yosefka. If I stand here long enough, though, she will attack me. Are you gonna prove me right? There, maybe I gotta stand in front of her. There we go, now she sees me. I'm not gonna kill her because she's kind of pathetic. Ow, my face. But yeah, that's Yosefka. Who I did not talk to. So we basically don't know who that is. Well, in defense of Yosefka, she was a human transformed into whatever the hell that is against her will. I just call them celestial emissaries because that's what the boss is called, but I don't think they're all celestial emissaries. Oh, what is this? Well, as you can see, there's a failed one over there on the chair table thing. So yeah, that one didn't turn out right. At least Yosefka succeeded. I already have blood on me, but if you kill that alien thing, you get some Yosefka's blood. So I'm not going to go all the way up the stairs.
Moonlit sense. How did you worm your way in here?
I'm crafty.
Very unfortunate. I had such high hopes for you. Well, I won't make any excuses. Things need not change. You'll do the rescuing, and I'll do the saving. But if you refuse, oh well.
Alright, so if I don't leave, she attacks me. And I could probably take her in a fight, but we do need her alive. She's how you get one of the third umbilical cords. And I need those umbilical cords to fight the final boss of the game. Don't mind me. I'm just opening some doors. It's not a shortcut. It's a new door opened. Gotta make some progress. Whoops.
Welcome. What is
Can I level up? Like even once?
Very well. Let me.
Nope, don't level up arcane. Yes, I can. Actually, I've got a good amount of blood echoes. From wherever the fuck I got those blood echoes from. May you find your worth in the waking world. Can I? I can. Right, new main weapon, get. You'd think this is a strength weapon. And it isn't not a strength weapon. But it's also arcane. Boom. Well, let's go upgrade it. New main weapon. I've actually never used this weapon seriously, so we'll see if it's any good. Do I have high hopes for it? Not particularly. Do I think it'll be fun to use? Yes. Right. Let's go ahead and fortify my weapon. Not the beast cutter. Damn, I already got it up to +7. Not terrible. Oh, blood gem fortification. I'm gonna take these out. I don't know for sure that they are my best runes, but attack versus beasts up. Fire attack. And thrust attack. That would actually be pretty good on my whip I'm not using anymore. Problem is this technically a blunt weapon? I think it is. Alright, let's use this. Although, rapid poison does sound like a lot of fun. Alright, let's go. I can also put this in my offhand. This weapon is a ton of fun to use, but it's really loud. I can only put up with so much of this. And just to be safe, let's keep the threaded cane in the offhand. Might as well slot some gems into that as well. Blood gem of fortification. Thrust attack is good. I might as well put that on. There we go. Let's go kick some ass with our new weapon. Actually, now that I've got the new weapon, let's make another attempt at getting the outfit I'm after. Because it would be extra funny to use it using this heavy-ass weapon. I can also use this as an attempt to get used to the weight of the new thing. Lo siento, necesito tomar agua. Well, Chapel Dweller, if you need me, I'm going to be falling to my death. I mean, successfully getting that weapon I'm after. Actually, I'm not after a weapon. Clothes. Clothes I'm after. Let's go. I don't know if this counts as blunt. This almost certainly counts as blunt, though. Alright, we're walking into the ambush. Also, I just noticed that there's a chest over there I didn't pick up. That's what happens when you hesitate. Yoink. Yeah, I don't think getting used to this is going to be hard. It's a fun weapon. Honestly, the appeal of Bloodborne is that, like, every weapon is good. Even the ones that technically suck. Like, my favorite weapon, Cause Parasite, is useless without, like, a ton of really good bloodstones, or blood gems. But it's a lot of fun to use, and that's where all the appeal comes from. Like, it doesn't have to be a good weapon. the best weapon is the one that you like using. Boom. Pokemon tries to have a similar message, where it's like, oh, the best Pokemon are the ones that you love and train yourself. Horseshit. Although people have done some pretty impressive things with some pretty weak Pokemon, like that Sunflora that, like, won a national tournament. Of course, that was just a really damn good player. So who knows? Maybe truly the best Pokemon are the ones that you love the most. But only if, like, you're some sort of master strategist. That's the real lesson of Pokemon. Gonna drop down. My footsteps are silent. Alright, so if I was gonna go... There's the door I'm trying to get to. So I should probably stay on... Actually, I don't think that's the door. Where is the door? And follow the ropes. Follow your nose for the colourful taste that shows. Where is the door? Rudy's got the jaw. There's the door. Dang. I guess I gotta stick to more over there. Or become a long jump champion. Let's try it. Whoop. No. Goodbye, cruel world. Trubbish, Rattata, and PG. I actually do like training up competitive teams. Like, mostly breeding. EV training used to be a huge pain in the ass. But then I'll just, like, breed perfect IV Pokemon, EV train them up at level 1, and then use those in my Let's Play. Sweep the entire game. Except in Pokemon Soul Silver, I didn't not do that. But in Pokemon Soul Silver, I also, 4 episodes into the series, gave myself a shiny Giratina. So that was funny. Ooh. I need to keep doing what I'm doing, but... Ah, darn it, missed. There's somewhere I can stop halfway through here. Hey, I'm out. What is out here? Bloodborne doesn't do things for no reason. Oh yeah, Soul Silver is probably my favorite of the Pokemon games. Like, Generation 4 was just a really strong generation. And the ability to have your Pokemon follow behind you is just a really good feature that, honestly, every game should have. Sun and Moon almost had that feature. How do I get down? Excuse me. Ah, here's how I get down. Hello, plebeians. Granny has returned. Alright, let's go. Following Pokemon, or walking Pokemon, whatever it's actually called, doesn't work as well in the 3D games. I don't know, just something about your Spiritomb very slowly hopping behind you and then teleporting to catch up. Looks bad. I don't care how unrealistic it is. I would rather the Pokemon just be able to keep up, so you don't outrun it constantly. Rest in peace. Alright, let's go. I think he knew I was going to miss too, because he stood there pretty confidently. Am I implying that the enemies in game are getting better AI? Yes. I don't think that's survivable. And yet, I'm not seeing a lot of closer points to fall to. I guess I'll just consume a blood vial and hope. No, there's no way that's survivable. Oh, let's do it. Uh-oh. Well, that's definitely not going to help. Ugh, my everything. Ah, my osteoporosis riddled bones. Or however one would say that. My words have meaning, but my sentences lack structure. Saw Cleaver is a good weapon. It's not as good as my weapon. But I'm an old woman, so I gotta use old ladylike weapons. Such as the severed arm of a demigod. Alright, going up. Going up on a Tuesday. Get fucked. At least I'm getting silver bullets. Can never have enough silver bullets. Oh damn. I think twice now that guy's gambled on me missing. And twice now he succeeded. Oh sweet. Maybe I can steal my own Twitch clips and then make YouTube shorts out of them. Bye, fucker! Alright, so how do I get down there without dying? This town is finished. Whoop. Well, survivable, but I don't think I can make it from here. In fact, this is where I tried jumping from last time and clearly could not make it. Whip! Oh! Well, I didn't even jump that time. Oh, you didn't know what to do after you saved it? Darn it. I'll just look for the word clip in the transcript of my video as soon as it's up. And then I'll make a short out of what I'm assuming you clipped. Which is the hilarious fall. Followed by the joke about osteoporosis, which is not funny. Like, look at this character. I'm not just fighting weird celestial forces beyond our understanding. Granny is fighting menopause. Actually, she's probably post-menopausal. So maybe not fighting menopause. Well, some people go through it worse than others. Do you have anything for me? No? Alright. I prefer it whip when the enemies do drop things for me. Take a step forward. Alright, I trust you. Well, shit. I don't even know that is survivable. But the bullshit where oh, it's fine. What was that about? Is it not fine? You'd let me know if the stream is falling apart, right, Pocket? Let's see here. What does it say about my connection? It still says excellent connection. But also it's showing that it's buffering. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to ignore it and just keep playing and hope everything is totally fine. Bum 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 bum. Die. Oh yeah, so YouTube was shitting itself. I was noticing that the stream was showing that it was buffering, but it also said that connection was excellent. Brr. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube did that. I suppose I could have checked to see if Twitch was also shitting itself, to see if maybe it wasn't a my stream issue. I've not lost internet though. If Vicar were here, they could tell me. But I think Vicar suddenly realized that I'm not paying them. Oh, unbreakable will. My will might not have been broken, but most of my bones have been. Angry moth noises. Oh, here's Vicar realizing that they're not being paid. Vicar! Welcome to the abandoned old workshop. Right, the thing I'm looking for is around here somewhere. And so here's the well. Except there's no well here. It's just a chest containing the outfit I'm after. Alright. Granny is now set. We're ready to go. Old hunter bone. 1/3 of umbilical cord. I don't know why it's called that, because there are indeed 4 pieces. You only need 3 of them, though. Huh. What does that sound? The stream, like the game audio, is quiet enough that there's a chance you can't hear it. I guess I'm just going back to the Hunter's dream. I hear a strange mumbling, but 7 inside is nowhere near enough to start having hallucinations. I think you need 40 before those actually start. Oh, hey look. It's the doll. An abandoned doll. Right, let's go and head out. Are you enjoying yourself, Vicar? So I didn't record the reason I needed it, but I do have a working Zoom mod now.
I must have drifted. What is...
Yes. Here, have this small hair ornament.
What? What is
Also, don't worry
this?
about the fact I'm dressed up like you.
I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel a yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, Hunter.
Could be. I think you're becoming a real boy. So after that heart-to-heart being given a tear stone, let's murder the doll. Woot 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 woot. Alright, you get to live. Literally because I missed. You know who doesn't get to live? Also, don't worry, if you do kill the doll, she just comes back. No matter how many times I kill that clown, he just keeps coming back. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Right, let's go to the Grand Cathedral now. Now that Granny is dripped out. You need to get shit done? Getting shit done is for nerds. That's why I've never accomplished anything in my life. Because I'm stupid. Alright, let's go. There's also some NPCs over here I can bully. With my superior weaponry. Bum 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 bum. The seaweed is always greener. Ow. In somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that'd be a big mistake. Why do these guys never have anything for me? I just want drops. Stronger. That would be funny. But also because I constantly attack him in every save I ever do, I wouldn't know that that's not the case. Alright. I sure hope there aren't any hunters down here that I'm going to have to murder. Alright, ladies, one at a time. Ow! How are you faster than me? It's almost like I'm using a giant severed arm. You might have speed, but I've got willpower. The fact that you're now dead as fuck fills me with determination. Oh, sweet, some bolt paper. Alright, there is one more of those clowns. There you are. Don't want to help your friend? Ow. Oh yeah, this guy's got a gun and the rifle spear. So I think his main shtick is just ranged combat. Ow. Oh, I've been parried. But not riposted. Could you hold still and just die or something? Dude's trying to backstab me. Despite getting a successful parry off. I don't like the spread he's got. Ow, actually managed to kill me. It's because of his spread. That dude's got two guns. One of them's a spear. But considering you get the rifle keg, or rifle spear from the powder keggers, I should be on the same side as that guy. I'm allied with the Jura. Oh, maybe it'll be easier to kill if I use this weapon transformed. Ideally, I would also have more stamina. But it wouldn't make sense for me to have too much more stamina. Because Granny is old. Old! Alright, fine. Don't drop anything for me. See if I care. I'm not actually hurt. This isn't annoying at all. Also, it doesn't look absurd. Alright, one second. Alright, let's go. Rematch! Bwah, 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 bwah. Off to a bad start. Could you hold still or something? Oh. Disrupt my heal. Impressive. Could you stop disrupting my heals? Unlike me, this guy cannot run out of ammo. Which is bullshit. Ammo's expensive in the zombie apocalypse. Oh, I just gotta keep slapping him. Wow, fucker. Hold still and just die for me, would you? Die for Granny. Now more than ever, I wish there was a tea bag. Hi, is anybody in there? Hey, can I use your restroom? I'll only be a minute. Is now a bad time? Hello? Avon. I'll leave her alone. Hi, I'm your friendly neighborhood Avon representative. Would you like to buy my shitty MLM makeup? Don't you dare disappear. Yay, some bloodstone shards. It's time to duel. Whoa there. Getting shot at. Alright, well, I don't like getting shot at, so I'm just gonna run ahead. Y'all will never take me alive. Sure do hope nothing bad happens if I just stand here for a bit. Just gonna admire our character. Actually, no, I don't think standing on there helps. I gotta stand in front of this door. I sure hope I don't get grabbed or something. Oh no! Who could have foreseen this?
Oh, amygdala. Oh, amygdala.
What do you think, chat?
Mercy on the poor bastard.
Should we kill Patches? We actually won't get a chance to do that for a good bit. But I think that when the time comes, we totally should. Fretted cane. One of the trick weapons of the workshop. Let's go ahead and light this up. Let's go ahead and go all night. Nope, can't hit him through the door.
What a joy it is to behold the divine.
Yeah? Do you see what I'm using as a
It
weapon?
must be such a pleasure. You're nigh on a beast of the field, but here you are, treading a measure with the gods.
You do get a chance to kill him, yes. You have to kill him from the Nightmare of Mensis, though.
Are your feet as cease?
Alright, well, bye. If you don't kill him, he becomes a merchant in the Chalice dungeons. But, if you do kill him, there's still merchants. They're just not his annoying ass. Boom. Sure would suck if I was just in here breaking everything. Oh, slime. That's what I think of your gack. Lecture theater key. Somewhere in here I can get some school clothes. Oh, there we go. Student uniform and trousers. I don't know, I would change out of my current outfit. Granny is currently dressed for perfection. Couldn't put on my little lantern. I'm so old, students. Alright, so something that I want is right over here. It's a trap, though. Madman's knowledge. Oh, where is that thing I want? It's around here somewhere. I'm just misremembering. I want some things. It's my money and I want it now. I have a structured settlement, but I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth. They've helped millions, they'll help you too. One lump sum of cash they will give to you. I'm not losing my mind. Everyone else is. Is this what I'm looking for? No. I do need that, though. I know what you're thinking. Why do I need that fetus? It's for my rituals. Never underestimate the power of some random fetus you found in a chest. Well, hello there, students. If I'm not careful, I will get surrounded. Oh, shit. I've got quite the reach on them. But so do I. They remind me of those, like, sticky hand things. Ah, Granny, no! Alright, we'll have to be more careful than that. Hello, students. I'm going to teach you how to not be grotesque slime people. The Rosmarius. The Rosmarius can actually be pretty damn good if you build for it. Same for any weapon, really. It's like, you know, if your stats are right, this weapon's really good. Excuse me. Hello, class. Who the fuck has my blood echoes? You. Right. I do still have to be careful, but now I can afford to be a tiny bit less careful. I can't remember. What are these guys weak to? Oh, I can't use fire? This must be a split weapon. This split weapon would look really cool coated in fire. Damn, how am I supposed to kill these guys? Other than carefully, I suppose. I don't even know what that guy's doing. Oh, I guess he's just vomiting everywhere. Come on. Granny, let's not die. Ow. These guys do drop a decent amount of blood echoes. And quicksilver bullets. And sedatives. And frames. They drop a ton of frames. Damn. That dude died so quickly that he couldn't even stand up from the chair he wasn't standing on anymore. This is what you get for sleeping in class. Yoink. Pocket is made of slime. Well, as long as you're not made of slime and trying to kill me, I suppose you're alright. Here we go. It's what I was looking for. Probably can't use it yet. Beast Roar. No, it requires 18 arcane. Let's go ahead and break this blood droplet. Tyr blood gem. Just like those paladins of Tyr in the first act of Baldur's Gate 3. I should probably do a Let's Play or a stream of Baldur's Gate 3. As soon as somebody makes a volley mod, I'll do it. It's like some small fucking bird saves all of Faerun. Top hat. Although the existence of a top hat does also imply the existence of a bottom hat. Ah, here we are. Wherever the fuck this place is. I'm sorry, the Nightmare Frontier. No! A bell-ringing woman rings a sinister bell. Oh, I could get invaded by another player. Obviously, I don't want that to happen. But the fact that it can is pretty cool. Come on. Bad dog. Alright, he didn't, but those ones can drop bolt gems. Alright. You don't see me. Whoa there. I don't know what I was aiming for just then. Alright. There we go. Bolt gem. It's a radial, which is not useful to me. Actually, I don't think those ones are called radial. I think those ones are called something else. I think radials are the circle ones that most do actually use. It's more of a crescent. But not quite a croissant. I do wonder if I'm going to get invaded by another player. It would liven things up a tiny bit. Oh, speaking of liven things up, let's go and put on my hand lantern. The hand lantern exists so you don't need to hold the torch, it's just not as bright. Where you at, bell ringing woman? If I can kill the lady ringing the bell, wherever the fuck she is, it removes the possibility of being invaded. Ow. This is not another player. This person is about as annoying as another player. Ow! That's also not another player. It would tell me if I was invaded. Do you two want to split up so it's fair? Come on, what's this 2-on-2 bullshit? Also, quit doing jump attacks, because I miss. Yeah! Nope, I'm still alive, and that's all that matters. About to get poisoned. Which is a tiny bit less than ideal. Nope, don't mind me. Excuse me, I took a wrong turn somewhere. To walk through the desert. Ow. Alright, who did that? Sound off. Actually, I think I was killed by the guy throwing rocks, which is still very rude. Hello. This is not my first time playing Bloodborne, no. I play this game like 2 or 3 times a year. Except it is already October, and this is only my second time playing it this year. I just happen to be bad at it. But you can be bad at your favorite game. There's no harm in it. Oh shit, it heard me. Bye. Don't even have a drop. Oh, Maestro Mutt. That's a familiar name. How you doing? Got a bunch of people popping in now. which is always good to see. Unfortunately, I'm getting ambushed. Somewhere around here is a cool little trinket that lets you disguise yourself as a messenger. It's not what I would call useful, but I do want to find it, because it is what I would call fun. But my memory is failing me. I don't know where it's actually at. Is it you? No. No, it's not. How's everybody up? Or how's everybody doing? Are you what I'm looking for? No. Oh, hey there. Ow, rude. I want to know where everybody's getting these infinite bullets. Got the infinite ammo that everybody but me has. Get fucked. Are you what I'm looking for? Hard to tell, considering I'm touching that phantom instead of picking up the item. Like I died somewhere really inconvenient. It would be hilarious if people showed up just to invade me, although they would have to be similar level. And who knows what level I am. Because I've done parts of the DLC, I've gone and done Chalice dungeons. I'm just all over the place. Dang it. I ran out of stamina. But I should probably stop dying to stupid things and actually make progress. Nope, that's the shortcut, which will not be active yet. Excuse me. It's not a good idea to just run past everything. But I'm an NB on a mission. I must find the thing. Nope, that wasn't it anyway. Ow! Can't believe that guy followed me all the way this direction. I mean, I can totally believe it. I'm still rude. That wasn't even a shortcut to anything. Just a big loop. Just like the monkeys and tigers. And other such animal crackers in my soup. I feel like I've picked up every item but the one I'm actually looking for, so it is probably not here. Alright, well, I guess I'll just make actual progress, I suppose. I'm just gotta look out for the guy throwing rocks. Slow poison. I'd rather slow poison than frenzy any day of the week. Nope, the rocks are being thrown. Are you what I'm looking for? No. Just keep rolling. Gross. They're vomiting. Which, to be fair, is something I do with my favorite weapon. Regular bloodstone shards. Well, look who it is. And say what you want about these NPC hunters, but they are dedicated. Can't help but feel like I've been around here before. Let's see here, where am I? That's kind of pretty, not what I'm looking for. Oh, a winter lantern. I'm in danger. Are you what I'm looking for? I think that is what I'm looking for. Also, I'm going to die. Good luck not dying when winter lanterns are concerned. Oh, I've been grabbed. Winter lanterns are such fascinating enemies, aren't they? Blood of Adela. Is Adela the name of the nun? Oh, yes. I was reading the description. I've still got Ariana's blood. Probably not going to use it. Anyway, I need to lock the fuck in. We've got a god to kill. Or whatever the hell amygdalas actually are. I don't think that they're gods, but it would be cooler if they were, considering I'm using the severed arm of one as a weapon. I think they're great ones, but they're not like great ones. Maybe lesser great ones. Just call them big ones. Not quite great. Ow. At least they're not so rude. Frenzied cold blood. I mean, amygdala are cool. The one that you fight in the Chalice dungeons was kind of annoying. That could have hurt. I'm tired of everything in here trying to kill me. Why can't we all just be friends? Lol. One of the NPC hunters poisoned themselves. Alright. I'm going to give this thing a surprise prostate exam. Huh. Oh, I guess there's a different one throwing rocks. Which means over there is my destination. We're going to give that one a surprise prostate exam. Prostate? I thought you were an anarchist. You wouldn't throw a rock at me point blank. Good, it didn't survive. Well, bye, nerd. Hopefully there's not another winter lantern in here, because I need to open a shortcut. Confident there's another winter lantern. Oh, look, there it is. You don't see me. How am I still building up? Frenzy. That's scary. Just gonna use my sedative. The winter lantern, as soon as it turns around, will be getting a surprise prostate exam. Oh shit, I think it heard me. I do wonder whose bright idea it was to give the giant pigs actual buttholes. They knew what they were doing. La la la. Oh shit. Don't frenzy, don't frenzy, don't frenzy. Don't. Damn it. Come on, Granny. 11's not even high insight. That being said, should I have sedatives prepared? Maybe. But I also only have one more. Oh shit. It's one of the scurrying beasts that fight back. Now would be a pretty shitty place to die. Well, bye, I guess. I'll get all the upgrade materials that I need from the Chalice dungeon. Bzz. As one of 4 people in existence that actually likes the Chalice dungeons, we will be doing them naturally. Also, 1 second. Alright, I've lived. Fuck you, other Winter Lantern. Even my housemate's cat says, fuck you, Winter Lantern. What's up, me saw me? I think that, scurrying beast just jumped to its death. Would rather succumb to gravity than give me upgrade mats. Alright, so the boss fight is over there. The shortcut is over here. But we want this shortcut. Perhaps I will be the second person ever to die to amygdala. Ow! You'll never take me alive, sucker. Although once I've stepped on this, I'll have already won. Boom, shortcut going up. Nine blood vials is enough to kill amygdala, as long as I'm careful. On reflection, I usually spam executioner gloves to kill amygdala, which I don't have. But I've also got grit and determination, so we'll kill this thing. Amygdala. Alright, get your head down here where I can smack it. Hey. Ow. Can I target the head? No. Damn, I'm already dead. Alright, we'll come back for you, amygdala. I need something that can hit it in the face, which is not this weapon, unfortunately. But we can use this weapon to get a better one. Actually, I'm going to keep this weapon. I just need range, which is not something most players need. But I suck at video games, so we're going to Castle Canehurst. Take me down to that paradise city. What is the best witch's abode, perhaps? I can't remember which one of these is closer. This one might be more annoying. Let's go. The Sword Hunter's Badge. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church. The silver sword is a symbol of a church hunter. Ludwig was the first of many. Alright. This away. Come on. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm so tired and stupid. Ow. How dare you knock me out of my attack? Oh shit, I'm running out of blood vials. Oh, I didn't realize I was like out. Molotov cocktails aren't helpful. Oh well, I don't need blood vials where I'm going. Oh hey. Oh. What are you doing? I'm using that. Could you imagine if you like decapitated somebody but they just got right back up? Boom! Can I have some blood vials? Fucking... that's useless to me, but thanks. No, I really don't need that, but whatever. It's fine. I collect useless garbage. Alright, so I'm looking for the bus stop. Put on my hand lantern. It improves stealth. That's blatantly untrue. Here's the bus stop. Here's the bus. It'll never fuss. The door will creak open, but there'll be nobody there. Hello, Misami. Oh, ride the carriage. If I was paying like 20% less attention, I would have been murdered before I could hop on the bus. Hop on the bus. Bus face. Right, so the place we're going is to one of my favorite locations. I was right the first time in this game. Because you get the executioner gloves, which are really good. Most of my builds are 99 arcane builds, so hunter's tools really are your main source of damage. I'm trying not to make this a 99 arcane build, but I can have a tiny bit of arcane as a treat. If I have enough arcane that I can use a call beyond, that might be a tiny bit too much arcane, but... Black Sky Eye. That's reasonable to want. Welcome to the Foreskin Castle Canehurst. This is also where you find the emaciated bloodsuckers. Somebody was asking about them in the last stream when I was hanging out in the DLC. And I brought up that most of the ones you see are extremely malnourished. Well, they're not malnourished. Must only be a couple that are. Where are you, malnourished bloodsuckers? There definitely are malnourished bloodsuckers, but now I guess I can't remember where. Well, that one's less nourished. Numbing Mist. Ow! One hit, one kill. At least I got that Numbing Mist. Which is useless to me. Numbing Mist is only really good on the Viscount Amelia fight, and she's been dead for a long time. Welcome to the Foreskin Castle Canehurst. I have to say that again because nobody commented on it the first time. Pity laugh, please. Yoink. Hi, don't mind me. Ow. Can you not kill me before I've at least picked up some stuff? Already picked that up. I win, sucker. This weapon is in a cave in the DLC. Most of the best weapons you find in a random cave. I've never used it before though, so I plan on giving it its fair shot. It's mostly like a big-ass hammer. But it does transform into whatever this is. I like the charged heavy transformed. That being said, I do think this is slash. And the gem I have on here increases blunt damage. I don't think it's blunt unless it's this. Is that Penny? Excuse me. Ow, rude. Gonna say the same thing I said to the other one. Don't kill me until I've at least picked up this item. Excuse me. Ah, I already got it, suckers. Ideally you wouldn't kill me, because those loading screens can be a tiny bit long. Are there any items over there? Gotta be. Yes, let me in. Hey, can I let these weird dogs inside as well? Alright, so some of these guys just cleaning. Not as friendly as they look. It's like, oh, surely they wouldn't attack me. They're some kind of unfortunate servants. But I guess some of them are loyal to the house. Whoa there. It is interesting how ghosts are susceptible to blunt damage. If you ask me, the Ghostbusters are just weirdos for using all that high-tech equipment. Have they tried just hitting Slimer really fucking hard? Probably would have worked. I'm almost out of blood vials. Whoa there, that could have hurt. Yeah, my cane is doing more damage, but it's not as funny. Besides, my favorite weapon is Cause Parasite, but I'm not gonna have that for a while. I guess I could just get good and finish the DLC. But it's unlikely. Hey, you weren't supposed to turn around. Come at me, Scrublord, I'm ripped. Oh yeah, YouTube compression is probably having a field day with this. It's at least put on my hand lantern. Ow, rude. Why are there so many ghosts in this damn building? Come on. The threaded cane is definitely a better weapon. But big hammer funny. Ow, rude. Can't believe I'm already running out of healing. It's almost like I'm being exceptionally careless. Oh. Thank you, Penny, for the subscription. Subscribed. 2-month streak. Oh, Prime. That's what that says. I'm not completely illiterate. I'm just mostly illiterate. Whoop. Alright. I might need to actually break out the big guns. The hammer is funny, but it is not dealing a whole lot of damage. Which means we gotta farm up some blood echoes so we can upgrade the beast cutter. Or the pizza cutter. Boo, boo. Come at me, Scrublord, I'm ripped. Honestly, I was expecting that to miss. Yoink. Haha. You know, setting up an obvious trap like that only works if you actually trip the trap while I'm still standing there. Right, so these gargoyle fuckers are pretty powerful. What does this say, the gargoyles themselves? Not that there are people here fucking the gargoyles. I wouldn't be surprised if that was happening. But I don't think those people are attacking me. Bye. Oh. I was kind of hoping it would fall off the edge. Didn't even drop anything for me. Totally could have just fallen off the edge. Saved me a tiny bit of time. Like at least 8 seconds. Oh, shit. Let me go. Oh, I'm dead. I was busy trying to tell YouTube to not look at the nipples. Some of these statues have nipples. Don't look at them, though. If you don't look at them, they don't exist. YouTube is like, oh, we've decided to age restrict this video. I'm like, what? I told people not to look at the nipples. Or is this because I said foreskin 3 times? Alright, well, let's fucking bonsai rush it, or whatever it's called. Running around at the speed of slow. Something, something. Follow your rainbow. Right? The problem is that, like, YouTube's got all these rules and terms of service and whatnot. But if I just pander to perverts, that's how your channel gets attention. I have to make a YouTube short about my, Avali's, toe beans. From not my last stream, but the one before that. Or might have been 2 streams ago at this point. Eventually I will have that video made about trapping the curvy anthros in jars. But that video does not currently exist. And there's currently not a whole lot of reason to do it, because they do not stay in their hilarious bikinis once you trap them in the jar. That's what the video is going to be about. And YouTube is going to be like, buddy, what the fuck? Haha, sucker. Not going to get me with that twice. Don't look at the nipples. Don't look at them. If you don't see them, they're not real. Ow. Damn. I was trying to get behind him. That dude is so committed to killing me that he's stabbing the place where my corpse once was. Right, fine. I guess we're going back in there. Even more carefully, I suppose. White messenger ribbon. We're not going to talk about how you get that. As far as we know, the small child is still alive. Because not only did I break her mother's brooch, but I never told her that I killed her dad. So presumably, that's what you gotta do for her to be fine. That's not too bad, but a small child has to die for you to get the ribbon. Actually, for you to get the white ribbon, 2 children have to die. Although I think one of them is like an older teenager. Or at the very least, a more responsible person that should have been in the house before the first child died. But the first one is eaten by a pig. It's implied the second one killed herself. Which, like, I'm not saying I don't get where she's coming from. But I'm saying there are hotlines for that kind of thing. I mean, yeah, your little sister was just eaten by a pig, and both your parents are dead. But, I mean, there's got to be a silver lining, right? I don't know for sure that there is. But that sounds like a her problem. Alright, where am I even going? Except insane. I think this is one of the things I'm looking for. Yoink. No, that's not one of the things I'm looking for. Send that down. Shortcut unlocked. Excuse me. Excuse me. And taxi. Olento de la Pahoilani. Lo siento. The ribbon is just a cute little hat you can put on your messengers. Which reminds me, can I use this? Yes. Don't mind me, I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger and all that. Probably going to die because I don't think this actually provides me any stealth from enemies. Is there like an invisible thing walking around here? What's causing all these puffs of smoke? I think that's my hunter's breath, but I'm currently just a bunch of little messengers. And can I loot stuff? Well, in disguise. No. Oh shit. That guy can easily kill me. Look at him, you can tell he wants to. He's got the eyes of a killer. Like that pig. Bye. If you need me, I'll be jumping out of this open window. Alright, who's doing all this crying? Whoop-a-pa-po. Alright, somewhere around here. This is probably what I'm looking for. Hell yeah, executioner's gloves. There's a shortcut around here as well. I would tell them to just do their worst, I've already won. But my victory could be more absolute. Like the vodka. Absolute vodka is not that bad. The only vodka I genuinely do not like is Smirnoff. It's just shit vodka. Let's go ahead and dress our granny up a tiny bit more. Oh yeah. No, this is an outfit befitting an old woman with a giant hammer. I don't suppose you weird headless ladies have seen, like, a lever around here, have you? Did I hallucinate the lever? If I was a lever... Yeah. I'm confident their screaming actually does something, but I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. Maybe there's not a lever in here. I thought for sure that there was, but I'm apparently losing my mind. No, there's gotta be a lever in there, because how else am I supposed to get to the other side? Ow. Lever. Excuse me. One moment. What's funny though is that you could totally live if you just left me alone. If I was a lever. Examine. Wondrous special item. Indeed. Where's the lever? At this point, I feel like there's no way I'm not in the wrong area. I like how you could tell that Phantom was just getting peppered by throwing knives. Oh, is that what the shout does? It locks me in place? I think that was just a grab attack. Joke's on you, I already got the Executioner's claws. Or gloves. Oh damn, no wonder I'm tired. It's almost 7 a.m. Very likely can't use the Executioner's gloves yet. Nope. Requires 20 arcane. It's gonna be a while until I have 20 arcane. I mean, it doesn't have to be a while until I've got 20 arcane, but it's probably going to be. As cool as this is, how does this look with the doll skirt? Nah, it's just mixing too many materials. Put the knights back on. Alright, if I was a lever. Levarse. Levarse los manos. Ow. Las manos. Wash your fucking hands, dog. Well, to wash is pese. I can't remember how to say hands in Finnish. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Going back out the window. I know that this is just where I died. But I feel like if I keep looking around, the lever's gotta just randomly appear. It's in here, or my name is not Sarah Jessica Parker. Well, I suppose if it is in here, I then have to claim that my name is Sarah Jessica Parker. Alright, can I jump down any further? Yes. Probably was in the wrong spot like some kind of dork. Oh shit. That almost sucked. Hey, is there a lever in here? Nope, first thing I see is the lever. Yeah, that mechanism doesn't sound like it's been used in a while. Hey, don't mind me. What room am I even in? Alright, looks like I'm just back up here. Which means I can jump through the window all over again. That's probably where I want to go. Life is too short to not be jumping through windows. Some sort of weird self-defenestration. Defenestration? What's the word for throwing somebody out the window? Or rather being thrown out the window? Climb the ladder. Ow. Ow. Well. I'll be back. That guy might have to die before I can safely climb the ladder. Beckoning bell. That's what I could do. I could just summon somebody for help. Except the poor fucker will probably be up by the Logarius fight. Wondering where the hell I am. Would probably just leave rather than backtracking to find me. Don't look at the breasts. Although I don't think they have nipples. I was either wrong about that, only some of them do. It could be an angle thing. I know earlier I was saying not to look at them. But we're looking at them. Nope, they seem to be smooth. Of course, there's not an easy way out of this. There we go. As long as I don't keep saying foreskin, though, this video will probably not be age-restricted. Should it be? Eh, probably. Excuse me. I'm very lost. Oh, yeah, I see you up there. Ow! Climb the ladder. Oh, dude is still just throwing knives or needles at me. That guy needs a hobby. Other than getting on my nerves. What's in the box? Oh yes, a warm blood gemstone. If you ever open up a random chest and there's just like a warm blood stone in there, don't put it in your pocket. What if it was like a warm kidney stone? You don't want that shit. Although if there's blood in your kidney stones, you've got multiple problems you should probably get looked at. Bloodstone chunk. That's what I need to be upgrading my weapons further. Despite the fact that I do have a better weapon, I am going to stick with this heavy-ass hammer. Because I like it. It's fun to use. If I do switch it up at some point, it'll be quite a bit down the line. Hold the line. Alright, I've got 0 blood vials. Actually, I'm not at the Logarius fight yet. Knight's wig. We can now complete the fit. This is a pretty annoying boss runback. Would be funny if I died on that fall. Not even at the boss yet. Let's go ahead and ring the bell, see if we can't get anybody to help us out. And then walk through that door. It's not a real door. Let's see how Granny looks with the proper hat on. Right, that is adorable, but it does kind of ruin her bun. No, that looks goofy as hell. Which is not a bad thing. But I'm putting the doll's hat back on. Granny doesn't need a ribbon to look cute. What Granny needs is pizza-scented deodorant. Susie needs the ribbon. That was a very fun bit of the game. I mean, obviously the whole game was fun. Alright. Come at me, Martyr Logarius. Who knows, maybe I'll win this fight. First try, under-leveled. And without healing. The odds are basically 0, but it's not impossible. I watched somebody kill the Orphan of Kos with a torch. Yes, pizza scented. Have you not watched my Deltarune streams? I guess those VODs are pretty long. Alright, Logarius. It's gonna be an easy fight. Look how old Logarius is. There's no way he's gonna kick my ass. Fuck! Well, I did manage to hit him, so... I basically won. Chunks of them, that's fair. There was that one stream where I spent an entire 2.5 hours just fighting one boss. That was a lot of fun. Alright. Have a good day, Vicar. And thanks for stopping by. I don't work tonight, but I do gotta get some sleep eventually. I'm probably just gonna pop some cold blood, buy some healing vials, and then go into, the Chalice dungeons. Look at that, 8,000 from one cold blood. If I had a better weapon, I could probably farm for blood runes. But alas, I don't have a better weapon. Boom. If I can do enough Chalice dungeons to unlock the Cum dungeon, I'll never have to farm for blood vials again. I would have to abuse something called the Cum dungeon, though. Honestly, between everything that's happened to this stream, even if YouTube doesn't age restrict it by itself, well, I should probably do that. Oh, I can't repair my amygdala arm. If I had the blood echoes, could I fortify it? No, I need a single bloodstone chunk more. And can I buy bloodstone chunks from the Insight merchant? No. I can buy Henrik's clothes. I don't need Henrik's clothes though, so it's fine. Let's go. Tell everybody I'm on my way. 1 second. New faces and places to see. I liked Brother Bear, but I've not seen the sequel, and apparently there's a third one. There's too many Brother Bears. Hello, Drakanjin. I'm probably mispronouncing your name. I can't actually read. Alright. I'm going to slowly walk to the boss. And if somebody shows up to help me, sweet. If not, it is what it is. Let's kick some ass. There is a second Brother Bear, and I'm confident that they made a third one or something. But I've not seen either of the sequels. Unless I just hallucinated the third one. Holy shit, Granny, what happened to your face? Nah, it's just her face. She looks like that. Draco? That could be Draco. Draco Jean. Draco Janae. I'm totally illiterate, is the problem. Haha. I'm doing decent damage. I just have to not get hit. It's a good thing I don't have a slow-ass weapon. What, you get iframes while you're standing up? That's not fair. Knocking people over is like the appeal of my weapon. But I can't hit you on your way back up? Come at me, Scrublord, I'm dripped out. Ow. Just gotta be careful. Slow and steady wins the race. Hold still while I murder you. Good thing I knocked him out of that. That probably would have hurt. Come on. I didn't need to dignify that with a response. Alright. I bet you people feel like jerks now not summoning, or not being summoned to help me. I'm going to pretend I no-hit that fight. My health is full, so ignore that I'm one healing short. Oh yeah, touch. Now, this weapon's not very good, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. My main weapon is usually Cause Parasite, but I won't have that for a while. I suppose I could just get a really powerful player to help me bum rush the DLC, but I also don't have anything I would need to make Cause Parasite good. So it would be fun to be playing around with my favorite weapon right now, but since I don't have it, this one's fine. How gross, they explode. It is funny that there's just actual suits of armor down here. Just people in their heavy armor, not fast enough to dodge scorpions. Meanwhile, this old woman is fast enough to dodge scorpions, holding the severed arm of a lesser great one. What does that say about knights? Tell everybody... How is that song stuck in my head? Getting grabbed attacked is not my proudest moment. Okay, the rat sniffing is actually kind of cute. Also, thank you, Draco. I got it for my birthday. Powder keg hunter badge. Right, gotta put my hand lantern back on. Also apparently did not touch the lantern down there in layer 2. In my defense, I think I got distracted by the side room before I even got to the layer 2 lantern. Alright, let's go, Granny. Yeah, the side room is before the layer 2 lantern. Let's go ahead and touch that. Touch. I should probably stop getting distracted. I don't think I need to finish this dungeon. I think that the boss on layer 2 drops the chalice I'm looking for. Ow. Rude. Wow. Knocked me out of my attack animation with a throwing knife. Maybe Granny does need heavier armor. Although I don't think poise is a thing. Oof. Ow. Alright. Things are not going well. If I can get fewer things trying to kill me, I can focus on the big guy. Alright, big guy, now it's just you and I. And then there was one. Hell yeah. Also got healing from that. Oh yeah, I like how fluid this game is, but there is a lot of nonsense that will just kind of stun lock you. I was at Castle Canehurst earlier, and those little servant dudes with the rapiers, they will stun lock you to death in like 2 hits. Honestly, they hit you so fast they don't even need to stun lock you. If they hit you once, you're basically good as dead. Although I also don't level my vitality past 13. So that might be a me issue. Imagine leveling health in a Souls game. Haha, sucker. Oh shit. Turns out I was not out of harm's way. Ow, there's another one. Fuck. Goodbye, cruel world. Do they just have like a little bundle of skulls around their neck? That's amusing. Yeah, unfortunately, Draco, this is the best From Software game, but it is a PlayStation exclusive. And Sony is so afraid of making boatloads of money that they will not let this game come to PC for some reason. Hell, they won't even let From Software make a sequel. I can't say for sure that From Software wants to make a sequel, but technically Sony owns the IP freely. Alright. Carefully climb the ladder. Why do you have my runes or blood echoes? You didn't even kill me. Ow! Ow. Oh shit, there's a bagman. Hey, bagman. Do your worst. Oh shit. Who put that fall there? I should at least get like 30 minutes of coyote time. Let's see if this guy can climb a ladder. I don't think he can, so we're good. Alright. What's up? Boom. Nothing. I need more chalice stuff. Quicksilver bullets, always a good drop. Boom, surprise! Sometimes you just gotta rip out a motherfucker's spine. Although, Ritual Blood 3 is a pretty good drop. I'm hoping I won't have to farm those, but I am definitely going to need Ritual Blood 3. That being said, this is a dead end. Oh, yoink. 3 Molotov cocktails. Hard to go wrong with Molotovs. People think that Molotovs were invented by the Russians because they're named after a Russian general, but they were actually invented by the Finns. How cool is that? I'm not Finnish, but I do speak some Finnish and would like to move to Finland. For, like, political and climate reasons. America is too fucking hot. I mean, there are cold parts of America, but nowhere I would want to live. Oi. Either Tampere or Oulu are where I would like to go. Oh, hello, Evan. You said, what? Exactly the same as last time. Smoking that wolf pack? Sorry, I've been zoning the feck out. In my defense, it is 7:15 in the morning. It's like an hour past my bedtime. Alright. Technically, I don't need to kill this guy. I just need to flip this lever. Oh, the Molotov stuff? I mean, it's worth bringing up. Different people watch my streams at different times. Dang it, stamina. Almost got me killed. Yoink. Anyway, don't look too closely at that guy's ass. I do not want this video to be age restricted. Although if it was, that probably wouldn't be why. It would be any of the 100 of other reasons why it probably would be age restricted. Geronimo! Ow! Get out of here. Well, it does look like the fire dudes are hanging out in another room for some reason. So let's finish this dude off. Ow! Or just be overconfident and die, I guess. Oh, don't look at the ass. 3 blood vials, fuck yeah. People like to talk about that one Finnish soldier that got separated from the rest of his group and took like a month's supply of meth. You shouldn't do that. But I'm pretty sure he survived. Ah yes, keeper of the old lords. You can buy a pretty cool piece of armor after killing this clown. Alright, maybe that's not totally nice. Ow, rude. Is this because I called you a clown? I would like that katana. Although I don't use katanas in games usually. I'm more of a scythe enby. Ow, rude. Alright, Granny, get out of harm's way. Also, before I sound rude, just calling her Granny. My character's name is actually Granny. I did just call her that because she's old, though. Ow. Wow, really? One shot? I was full health. We'll have to avoid that going forward. The Pthumeru Root Chalice. A root chalice that breaks multiple labyrinth seals. Root chalices are used in rituals to break old labyrinth seals. I was reading it. Thumaru? I for some reason put emphasis on the P. Pethumaru? No, it's just Thumaru, I'm pretty sure. Love, it's what makes a Thumaru a Thumaru. Searching for the chime of a small resonant bell. Ow. Ow. With my luck, I would actually get somebody to respond to my SOS call. And then they die. To a weak little poison knife. I don't even actually need anybody to be in this dungeon specifically. As long as they're looking for people who need help in dungeons, they should be able to respond. Whether or not they've got this chalice. I'm so old. Oh shit, I gotta put my hand lantern back on. Boop. Well, I did say one shot, yeah. I went from full health to basically dead. Well, no, dead. Not even basically. It's just a strong attack. I don't think anybody's going to show up to help me. I need to just walk forward to my death. Let's go, Granny! Let's fuck shit up. Disrespect your surroundings. Could you walk closer while I'm swinging? Ow. Although I probably have, like, negative fire resistance now that I think about it. Goodbye. I'll have to check out my fire resistance. Surely it's next to 0. But I'm not going to put on fire-resistant clothes. And changing your gear or strategy just to kill one boss is quitter's talk. I'm going to have her keep shooting my shot. Somebody will show up and help me. Alright, my fire resistance is actually 159. That's decently high. It's not very high, no. It's like most armor is actually better than that. Or not most. Gascoigne's armor is better. But I'm not going to dress up as Daddy Gascoigne just so that I can kill one boss. Ow. Little shithead. Oh yeah. Before I sound like a crazy person, the name of the boss that you get the Gascoigne armor from is Father Gascoigne. So I'm not being stupid, I'm just being cursed. Alright, well, thanks for stopping by, Draco. Treat fire with care. Therefore, visceral attack is effective. Oh yeah, I should be parrying. I'm nocturnal, so my day is fortunately almost over. The sun's been up for like 40 minutes now. I would like to avoid as much sunlight as possible. I don't think anybody's gonna show up to help me. I guess I can try out with the parrying times. Nope, that didn't parry. That didn't parry. Oh, that was parried. Grab it! Rip his lungs out! Boom! I do believe Ralze left pretty early on. I'm unfortunately not very good at holding the attention of others. I'm not entirely sure what your strategy is here. You know, whoever left that note was not kidding. Don't you dare. And of course now I have to deal with the boss. What are the odds that Molotovs are good against this one? Can I lock on, por favor? Alright, that did parry it. However... Ah, fuck! Alright, let's lock the fuck in. I almost succeeded. Charred Hunter Garb. I wonder if that has good fire resistance. Makes it highly resistant to fire. Oh, it's because it's damp. I want damp clothes. Actually, I wonder if the sweaty Yonomite clothes aren't resistant to fire. They're damp. Ow. Alright, one more to kill. Alright, let's call for help again. And just be more careful this time. Because careful is my middle name. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Danger lurks behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. Alright, let's go. Come at me, scrub lord, I'm ripped. Right, can't parry the non-katana attacks. So I just have to be more careful. Ow. Why are you jumping towards the enemy, Granny? Sure, I told you to do that. I mean, I didn't tell you to do that explicitly. Right, this is not going well. Things are not all coming at Millhouse. Perhaps what I need is higher skill, so my viscerals do more damage. Also, that should have been a visceral. Oh shit. Probably going to run out of healing fighting this boss. Oh damn. Unfortunately, it was faster than me. But it's fine. I am going to run out of healing, but we continue. I gotta stop streaming soon anyway, so I'll just go until I'm out of blood vials. Or I succeed. Ideally, I would succeed. But it is an hour and a half past my bedtime. That's not true. It's like 30 minutes past my bedtime. Not that I actually sleep. Which could be why I'm tired. Just all the time. Might call it chronic fatigue. Except if you do call it that, you're a nerd. Ow, fucker. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely chronic fatigue, but who uses words like chronic? Unless they're talking about drugs. Darn, didn't someone help? Why does nobody want to help little old me? What is the deal with this weapon? Yes, it is split damage, which is why it sucks. If I was going to use a split weapon, I could at least be using the burial blade, which is faster. Or the blades of whatever the fuck. The daggers Eileen the Crow uses. Blade of Mercy, that's what it's called. Like the hospital. Alright. If I'm very careful, I will succeed. Thankfully, careful is my middle name. Just don't watch anything I've ever made ever. Otherwise you would know that's not true. Oh damn. Don't jump towards the fucking boss. Alright, come at me, Scrublord, I'm ripped. Ow. Damn it. I'm already dead. Calm your tits. Oil urn. Alright. Like 2 or 3 more attempts. Depending on how many blood vials I use each attempt. Ideally, I would suggest, or just succeed. But that would require getting good, and I ain't about to do that. I've only beaten this game like 21 times. What am I going to do? Suddenly just start employing some kind of skill? Unlikely. I will lore walk forward and hope that somebody responds to my SOS. Sending out in SOS. Message in a bottle. Alright, nobody showed up to help me. It's fine. I just gotta be aggressive. Be aggressive. Alright. Just attacks too fast. And then of course charges up that fire sword. You're wasting your fire. I'm already dead. The Thumaru Chalice. Sending out an SOS. Ah, shit. I missed. Somebody named Zycocious followed me like 51 minutes ago. I'm a tiny bit late. You are possibly already gone, but thank you for the follow, Zycocious. I'm also sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. That's what I do. I just see letters, and I read them incorrectly. Come at me, nerd. That was embarrassing. But one of us survived, and it was me. I'm surprised there's nobody offering help at this time of night. I guess it is 7:33 in the morning. Surprised there's nobody offering help this time of day on a Friday. I'm sure if I was fighting a boss outside of a dungeon, I would be a tiny bit more likely to get help. Nobody likes the Chalice dungeons. I like them, but I'm also crazy. I'm crazy bad at them. Alright, let's go, Scrublord. That should count. Oh damn, already charging up your sword? I'm just a little old lady, what are you so afraid of? Go, go, go. Fuck, fuck. Get me out of the fire. This fire is hard to work around. It's almost like I've got no fire resistance. Shit! Goodbye, cruel world! Also, my slow weapon probably doesn't help. But at this point, I'm determined. Or stubborn, one of the two. Probably stupid. Stupid and stubborn. Which, if that doesn't round up determination, I don't know what does. I'm determined, one who is stubborn and stupid. Boom. Searching for the chime of a small resonant bell. Resonant evil. I'm bad at Resident Evil. Although I do gotta play Silent Hill 2. It's the best Silent Hill, according to everybody who's played it, and I've actually never played 2. Right, I've got the Hunter pistol. Nothing's going to parry faster than that. What, I can't even use the Hunter bone. I have 2 poison knives. Do you think poison knives would be effective? Not impossible. Perhaps unlikely. Alright, let's go. I just need to get good. Ow. Dang it. That was a very, very short attempt. I need a faster weapon. But the weapon is like one of 3 things I'm unwilling to change. The other 2 being my armor and my strategy. So pretty much every facet of this fight. When I come back to it on another stream, I'll probably be more willing to be less stupid. Whoops. It was embarrassing. Oh, my phone is going off. Ow. Maybe it's that pizza place I order from all the time, saying that I won a lifetime supply of free pizza. Probably is just spam, but let's check it out. Oh, I missed a call. It's probably not important. If it was important, they would leave a voicemail that I'm not going to check anyway. Time for defilements. Nobody's gonna show up to help? Alright. This is probably going to have to be one of my last attempts, as I need to eep. Pick up my small amount of blood runes. How's that not a parry? That should have been a successful parry. Problem is, this weapon's just too fast. Not mine, obviously. Ark. Goodbye, cruel world. Arcane Haze. I do gotta go to bed. I'm gonna go to the Hunter's Dream real quick and see what kind of Hunter runes I've got to equip. I can't imagine any of them will be helpful. But I might as well look at them, because I will not remember to do so between streams. Or even at the start of the next stream. The Rifle Spear. I just need to level up like a billion times. I will grind the crows in Central Yharnam until I am max level. No, not that. Let's see here. Kind of got nothing equipped here. And Quicksilver bullets up +4 would be handy. I don't need any max vials up, considering I never have enough vials. Yeah, I don't have a lot of runes. I don't have a lot of runes at all. Probably put that one on. Fire damage reduction. Throw that on. And hell, I'll even admit defeat and put on some fire-resistant clothes. Right, so it looks like 60 is the highest fire resistance I've got. A couple of these are 110. Yeah, 110 is the highest fire resistance I'm going to be getting. Well, 70 for on these. Old Hunter gloves. And then the leggings. Yeah, none of these go above 60. So I'll just put on the gas coin ones. Alright, not changing my weapon though. The weapon stays. It's my emotional support severed arm. And also because of my silly hat, Granny does still kind of look like a deranged old person. Ruinsmith Carroll, student of Bergenworth, transcribed the inhuman utterings of the Great Ones. I was reading that. Of course, I can't read. It's like part of my character. 75% of my character is just being totally illiterate. Gonna ring this little bell, put on my hand lantern. If you surround yourself with fire, you'll take less damage from other fire. That's how that works. Serpentine. Serpentine. Alright, we're gonna go. When you're rife with devastation, there's a simple explanation. You're a toy maker's creation trapped inside a crystal ball. And whichever way he tilts it, got to be resilient. Something, something, something. Alright, let's go. It's the corpse of another person. How's that not a successful parry? Except the timing is bad. Which is like the one thing that would prevent that from being a successful parry. Why don't charge up your sword? Well, actually having fire resistance is a tiny bit helpful. Doesn't help me from being too shot. That means that I'm down to 9 healing, so I'll make one more attempt, and then I gotta go to bed, and hopefully come back. Refreshed and revitalized. Revitalized. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Roger Rabbit. Ruffles have ridges. Right, Granny, let's go. We're like the most sane person in this dungeon right now. Missed. Not a lot of competition, though. Ack. Of course, it's kind of hard to claim that you're sane when you're walking around using this thing. The arm of a small amygdala great one. Strictly speaking, the amygdalan arm is no trick weapon of any sort, but certain madmen wield them like clubs. Starts as a large, tough, blunt weapon formed of bone, but when extended, the hand quivers as if it were still alive. Thing of beauty. Is that what their hand looks like? Could you imagine trying to pick your nose, but this is what your fingers are? Just giant scythes. Now stop imagining trying to pick your nose. Or do. I'm not your aunt. When you're rife with devastation. Why is that song stuck in my head suddenly? I haven't watched Friendship as Witchcraft in like 30 years. Amusing though. Ow, fucker. Ow, fucker. That second ow, fucker was a tiny bit delayed, but... Boom. Can I just stun lock the boss? That would be handy. I do think I did just smack it out of charging up its sword. Oh shit. Missed a parry window. Don't you dare. Nope. Stop it. Nope, missed. He was able to parry up, charge up its sword. Why am I saying parry? Parry the platypus. Fucking finally succeeded. On my last attempt, too. And I got the Chalice dungeon I wanted. Dungeon Chalice. I don't think it matters. Words are for nerds. It turns out, sacrificing everything I stood for and actually changing my armor was the winning play. But it didn't change my weapon, so, I still win. Anyway, I gotta go the fuck to bed. If you've been hanging out, whether you're chatting or just lurking, I want you to know that you're appreciated. If you're watching this at some point in the future as a VOD, and have somehow watched the entire thing, you have the patience of a saint and are equally appreciated. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more,